Okay, guys, I still be having some gulp ill in my throat from me being sick, and I been taking all kinds of medicine trying to get it out. Natural vitamins and things like that. So we're gonna do a reading on. I want to see whatever. Where's if Ball Greasy is in a connection. I'm gonna just pull some cards, and if they come out, however, then we'll know if he's in a connection. And kind of, we're not gonna dig too deep into, because this is only for entertainment purposes, and you know, we don't want to get nobody in trouble, whatever. Invading or taking, people really don't know how I felt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got on here or whatever, and I was giving Seven my testimony and telling him a lot of my story or whatever. And I didn't know that the whole YouTube global system, the artists, actresses, everybody which is on YouTube, that got all of their items, and they're real high up, people or whatever. Well, I gave out a lot of stuff, and I am a giver. I'm a person that I would rather give than take anything from anyone. That's not the point, of them taking it and using it, but they're making money. But you brag every day, and you put this money on here, and you're living all this certain type of way, and that I'm just barely trying to get myself back together after a whole marriage or whatever, a whole marriage that I have gotten out of, and you take my stuff or whatever, and you use it or whatever. I started noticing I was hearing a lot of things that sounded so familiar or whatever with my story, and things I had written under Seven, the artist. He's a Christian rapper or whatever, and he's an artist, and he rap and he sing or whatever. And I'm not knowing that, the whole global system is sitting up here following me, watching me. They made movies. This is no lie. They did all of that or whatever. I don't want no attention, because quite naturally, all the fucking attention, it's been on me or whatever while they were taking my stuff. But a lot of these songs, a lot of this stuff or whatever, it was sounding too familiar or whatever, and God began to tell me or whatever, even in movies and all of that, it's actresses, they sit up here and took my stuff, and artists that are seen in a great light or whatever, they don't know how I'm seeing them now, because I would have respected them more and better if they would have asked me or whatever. I'm not, or come work with, but they were secretly taking all of my stuff, journalizing me, taking my items, and it's in music and stuff now. And, they went and made music or whatever off of my ideas and things like that. I'm a giver, but not for you to just keep taking my stuff, and you're doing it. And I knew that they were, because I was feeling too many energies that was in it. I just kept feeling take, in another sense. They wasn't just, they were journalizing me and you know, all of them was, and they have made music off of things I said, da 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 da. You know, I put a lot of wisdom and knowledge out here. For my channel to be, you know, where it's at, it's a shame, because no other brother or sister or black person, if it was me, I would try to help my sister or brother. Before I take from them, I'm going to help them. If I'm going to be taking something from them, then I should help them, you know. But people look at life in a different way than what I do. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try to use anyone or use their stuff or go do anything with anyone's things or their items without them being aware of it, or me contributing something, you know, my energy, some type of love, some type of something. You know what I'm saying? So it's all crazy to me. I'm not just wanting any attention. I know people, you know, I have a gift to know what people is doing. So right off, I knew that they were doing it, but I didn't want to believe it. I was like, nah, they wouldn't do that. You know, they're doing their own thing. They got their own, you know, to come up with, you know, they're not like that because of who they are, you know, they're artists, you know what I'm saying? But God was showing me who I am or whatever. And it pretty much make me feel like and know that, you know, these artists is like, if you go listen to the song that this Christian rapper Bizzle sing, he said they're just regular people. They're just, I can't remember how he put it, but he said they're just regular people like everyone else. You know, you shouldn't put these people, like, these people are praising these people, and some of them have sold their souls to the devil for money and to be doing what they're doing and all of that. And to me, or whatever, just to top it off and throw it in there, this situation with CJ So Cool and Royalty or whatever, if I was her, as humble as she is, and, you know, people trying to strike her down and tell her, like, you know, he got all the money or whatever, you shouldn't be getting on there saying where you're going to get your hair. Well, right now in this place and moment, I don't think y'all should be bashing her. Y'all should be going and taking the money that y'all taking to CJ So Cool, and y'all should be giving it to her right now because she have the kids. Stop praising. But, you know, quite naturally, if it's other men that have been into CJ So Cool for all this time, yeah, they're going to take their money and they're going to praise him, and they're going to make it look like he's, you know, right for doing what he's doing to her, but he's not or whatever right now in this moment while that girl got those kids or whatever, because I feel that it's a lot of these artists and they have sold themselves to the devil. They have sold themselves to the devil. I'm not going to do that as karmic spying. I'm not going to do that reading on Ball Greasy. I'll come back later and do it. I just want to see where he's at, if he's in a connection and things like that. And I'll do it later or whatever. So, yeah, they're sitting here, chose a water sign for money because of money. The Karmics is spying. Secrets and lies are being exposed, okay? Your mother was raped. I know my mother was raped like several times as a child, but this could be for some other people too, okay? So it says secrets and lies being exposed, been bisexual and raped as a child. They've been gay all along. And your mother was raped as a child as well. So a lot of times what people don't know, what generational curses, and God got your back. And then tunnel vision for 5 years, it's in reverse. So someone have came out of tunnel vision. They're not in, they're seeing things for exactly what they are. They're stalking you. Okay? So, and I don't know if Ball Greasy's energy could be up in here somewhere, because apparently it probably is. I'm not going to say or whatever, but They, they're journalizing you, they're watching you, and they go and make music off of it, if y'all didn't know. So, but a judgment call is here, and someone's in hangman not knowing what to do. Whoever some of these people are that was karmic spying on you, these were karmics that were spying on you. Someone chose a water sign for money. Someone chose or got into a connection with someone for money. Secrets and lies are being exposed. They're stalking you. So they've been bisexual all along since a child. They were raped. They've been gay all along. Your mother was raped and that must be the truth, because that sage did a real big, it popped like pop. Your mother was raped as a child, and God have your back. Whatever. Judgment and hangman. Judgment is coming for whoever these people are. Y'all, I'm sorry. Whatever. Whoever was being deceptive, was sneaking behind. They left some evidence. They didn't know you were a guardian angel, or your guardian angels was guiding you, and your ancestors and, spiritual angels was here with you, with everything that was, they took what they took, but they left the evidence or whatever. They didn't know. Yeah, ultimate betrayal, 10 of swords. These people meant to backstab you in your back. Maybe what you were saying or you were speaking, it had them intimidated or something. No one's offering any cups anymore. Whoever this chose a water sign for money or whatever, now it's in reverse. They offered that cup when they couldn't see right, but now they're seeing the light or whatever. They know that they have, did this on the accountability of karmic reasons. And now they're spying. These could be 1,000 people that is spying on your channel or whatever. They know that the secret and lies, the moon card was right here. Someone is feeling stuck. They don't know what to do. Now, these people could try to come up against you and war against you and all of that. And it's even some tarot readers. They're not healed. They're just not healed. They're sitting in their karma poop right now, and now they want to call on the Lord Jesus Christ. But what it is going to do, or whatever, God is still going to give you your karma or whatever. Like they say, like that other tarot reader was saying, they didn't know they was being watched or whatever. People don't know that, things that they're doing and using their energy for to be ugly towards other people. And the tower is here. Secret and lies is being exposed or whatever. And people they're going to be chucked all off their game. They're going to be questioned their abilities, question what they've been doing in life, question who they are or whatever. They already didn't know who they were. The devil's in reverse. Like, I got to go look up this card because they're spying, but the devil's in reverse. Whoever had this devil energy and was doing these devil minute activities was having sex. Some of these people, even card readers, they're prostitutes now or whatever. God had been telling you to stop. God had been telling you to quit sleeping with people or whatever. And now you're sitting in your karma or whatever, and you're making as though it's okay. Now you want to, but in some sense, some of the people or whatever, they're trying to blame God, and they're blaming you too. And they're coming for you. If you speak on the matter that they're going through or whatever, they want to come against you. They were stealing your money. You were working hard, and they was like little rats, and now they're about to be sorrowful or whatever. And even in their home life, they're going to find out that they fought against you or whatever and broke your heart, but now it's all happening back to them. 5 of Swords, they're going to find out that you won the victory. You won the battle or whatever. God was on your side. You, all the time you were working hard at work and manifesting, you had snakes in the grass, sneaky spiders caught out trying to catch you up in webs or whatever. 8 of Pentacles didn't want to work with you, was speaking down on you, talking lies about you, trying to keep you down, trying to slander your name, running your name through the mud, didn't even know you. Like here in my community or whatever, where I live at and all of this. or whatever. And this is happening on the internet. This is happening all around you. These people, they claim God's name, but we're going to see very quickly. Now, the only thing I did in this moment, because things started getting overwhelming and all this, that, and this and that, and I usually use a form of language I would use or whatever, because I'm trying to keep my vibration the highest it could be, and cursing and all of that. Like, how do you think someone feel or whatever if you just curse them out and call them bitches all day or whatever? That's not a form of love. That's not a form of raising your vibration. That's not a form. It is very smoky in this room, y'all. That's not a form. Someone's left out in the cold feeling sorrowful. Now they're seeing you, you got new beginnings coming in, and you could meet a friend or whatever that you're going to be sitting down talking to them about this, but you won the victory. These people broke your heart. They took your items. You was the magician manifesting things. You was all up here making all this money, 8 of Pentacles, and they were sitting over here all the time, taking your items, leaving you empty. They were wolf in sheep clothing, 7 of Pentacles, 7 and 8, or whatever, 5 of Cups. It could have been a water sign involved. It was an earth sign involved. An air sign was involved, but you could be the air sign that now you got the victory. You right in the middle and center of all of this. You have fought all these people. Look at all those demonic forces over there. Just black people, demons, or whatever that you've been fighting that then broke your heart. You was manifesting or whatever, and all the time they was taking. And some of the reasons was for because these people didn't want anyone to know that some of them is gay. They're like this because of generational curses. Their parents was raped, and so therefore, whatever, their parents was walking spiritually blind all the time, where they were trying to take care of their kids, and they brought men and things in their homes that molested their boys or whatever. And these are men or whatever that are seen in a great big light, that don't know how to deal with their emotions or their truth, and so forth or whatever. So they do ugly things, and it's under the radar or whatever. They are in tunnel vision, but they didn't know that God was with you the whole time, and that this stuff was being tested and watched and on trial or whatever. And God was trying to see. It's a lot of these artists, they have been stripped. They have been stripped because they've been doing this stuff for years or whatever, and it's all from their pains and hurts. They didn't know how to go back to the root cause of things that had occurred in their life, and so it caused them to be ugly with women and such, but all in the same token pretending that they were someone that they wasn't or whatever. And so it was meant for you to walk in this thing blind, because we walk by faith, not by sight or whatever. And so some of these people are bisexual. They've been like that since a kid. You came in, you spoke the truth. You were speaking the truth about the matter, and you were making this person intimidated and mad and angry or whatever, because they felt like, hey, you can't come up in here telling me anything about what I'm doing or what's going on with me, because, I've been doing this for 20 years or whatever. No, you're not going to come up in here, but you were being guided and led, and the light was on you as you were speaking this. Some of these people, they've been gay all along. Their parents was raped or whatever, and so forth, so the generational curse, it carried on or whatever. Their parents got into connections, and their kids or whatever, cancer could be involved. Their mother was raped as a child or whatever, and they want a new beginning with you, and they want, and it's a cancer or whatever, but God got your back. But you're in a resting period right now. You're just sitting back watching all of this play out. And if they continue to come against you or whatever, they're just going to get it again. Like, these cycles is going to continue to happen or whatever. These people, they want your money. Sneaky little rats, they have been digging in your treasure chest box while you were moving slow or whatever, 10 of Pentacles, minding your own business, trying to manifest something for you and your kids, loving everyone in the right way, giving out or whatever. But these people was like secretly watching you. Secretly, these are selfish people. They are narcissistic or whatever, or whatever. They don't know how to live in their truth. They don't know how to be right with people. God got your back in all of this, though. They didn't want to hear the truth or whatever. And, it's justice time or whatever. You're taking these people back to their childhoods or whatever. 6 of Cups or whatever, and making these people, they're secretly watching you. They secretly watching you because you're making them go back and remember what all happened to them and pulling them out of the mud that they're stuck in. They thought that it was done for ugly reasons, but if they would just accept the healing, they would just accept you. They would accept it, and they would know that they could be better. They don't have to be this way. They don't have to be selfish. They don't have to war against each other. They don't have to try to be against each other. They can work with each other. They can share with each other. They can love each other or whatever. But God got your back in this situation. It is a lot of immature, and they're looking, some of them that's not seeing right now, they're looking to backstab you again. You're going to see something that one of these karmics is fixed to do to try to show you up, and it's going to come back on them or whatever. Just sit back and watch it. It may sting you. It may hurt you. It's secrets all around you, and it's the karmics or whatever. They're watching you or whatever. They're selfish people. They want to be number one. They don't want to live in their truth. They don't want you to speak the truth. And so therefore, they're not, they're not. This sage have smoked this out. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. This sage have made this smoke detector go off. Okay. Yeah, it's 3 of Cups. Third party situations. These people are used to having people fighting over them, having people in third party situations. They don't know how to choose one partner and sit down. They got sexual addictions. Some of them been secretly, but you're going to get the victory out of all of this. They warred against you. You could be an air sign or whatever. You're going to get the victory. These people have been passionate about sex. Some of them is laying, sitting right in their poop or whatever. You were speaking the truth. They didn't want to live up to it. Low vibrational people, they follow low vibrational people. So when you see all these people and they're following and they got a great big following or whatever, stop looking at these people like they're better than you and all of that, because they could be the very person that's stealing money from their company, stealing money off the internet, a robber, a thief, a murderer, or whatever, they could be a pervert or whatever. This is what this is teaching these people. And you need to detect which end of the septic tank you were on, because your gifting is going to be stripped. You think people is watching you now and been taken or whatever. That's what's going on with some of them, and they don't even know that's what it is. Some of these people, needed to go and talk to their parents about the rape that they boyfriend did to you or whatever. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? It's not here to hurt anyone. It's to help you heal and to get you out of. This is what God is doing through all of us. If you would accept the healing, things would go much better for everyone. But you got people that's warring against the divine ones, and they don't want this stuff to get out. They are choosing to stay stuck, and they're getting angry and mad instead of accepting it as a blessing. And so they're trying to do things in an ugly way, like take from you to leave you down, don't want you to progress. And they're speaking stuff, and they're going to witch doctors and warlocks and putting all this stuff together to mess around with your finances. In this time, they are supposed to be stripped. God is going to show them exactly whom they are, and they're going to be very disappointed or whatever, stealing and lying to the karmics. Karmic justice is served. It's going to be served. Like, people, they're going to be sitting sad, looking ugly or whatever, trying to blame you when they need to be blaming themselves. Prejudice. Some of these people are prejudiced, and they know it. And, they're refusing to not having sexual addictions. They have sexual addictions. Hate and envy. These people hate themselves. They hate everyone else. STDs is involved. Sleeping with best friend who is a man. So whoever this is, they are sleeping with their best friend, which is a man. They think they're being smart, and they're doing stuff against you. or whatever, and it's all about to come back on them. Like, they're gonna realize it wasn't to hurt them, it was whoever, Ace of Swords, victory, still in line to the karmic. So whoever this was or whatever that was taken from you, or the karmics was taken from you, or they was even taken from the karmics, it's gonna be a victory or whatever. Someone is going to have a victory out of whomever have stolen from them, and it's coming around in this time. So if I recommend whoever been doing whatever, just go and try to get this karmic debt off of you and make things right. Go and pray to the Most High. Go give it back to the Most High. You know, stop doing the ugly stuff that you've been doing and heal yourself. Stress and karmic justice is served. Whoever this is or whatever, you know, if they had you stressing, now they're stressing because karmic justice is being served. It's people on here that's been being prejudiced or whatever, even black people prejudiced against their own kind. But everyone, it's like people being prejudiced or whatever, and you know, they know that they have ugly stuff that's going on about them and they don't want to heal it. A tower is coming in. It's in the reverse or whatever. So having sexual addictions, whoever been having sexual addictions was sitting out here bopping, going from sexual partner to sexual partner, can't sit down, don't know if they want a man or a woman or whatever. Your karma is going to be bad or whatever. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm just going to tell you. And God didn't do it, didn't nobody else do it. You did it to yourself. And someone is getting ready to get karmic justice. It's going to be right now, served on a silver platter. It's on a silver platter. I'm sorry. Damn. Hate and envy. These people hate and envy your creativity. Could be a fire sign, or it could be any sign. That's the reason for why they was taking it. They hate and envy. Someone, King of Cups, commitment. They want a commitment with you. They want to come offer a commitment with you, but they got something that they're carrying with them, or whatever is what I'm getting, or whatever. That's a secret or whatever, and it could be they're stuck with the permanent STD. This could be a water sign now. All of this sleeping around and all of this stuff, this person was being prejudiced towards you. This person but was taking your creativity, taking your ideas and putting stuff together or whatever. These people are quite young. They want to sleep in with their best friend who is a man, a Page of Cups. These people are young, or you could have just met them. They want to come in as a friend or whatever. They know what they've been doing or whatever. They've been sleeping with the man who was their best friend. These people, a judgment call is going to be called on them, and they're going to be burdened by it. They could be being burdened right now. They're burdened by, they know in the back of their mind, they have took your ideas or whatever, and, you know, wasn't letting you know about it. You're going to be successful or whatever, and because this was part of the vision. You're the high priestess. They didn't know that the Most High was with you and you had power, like superpowers or whatever, to know that they asses was doing what they were doing. They're going to be left sad. They need to go work on their spirituality. They need to heal and work on their spirituality. Their abundance is going to be taken away from them and probably given to you because they took from you. Yeah, they wouldn't support you or anything, Ten of Pentacles, whatever. Some type of support is going to come in. Whoever is on the receiving end of the stick where people were lying on you, cheating you, stealing from you, mocking you, not giving you the benefit of the doubt, trying to make you belittle you, trying to make you look like someone that you wasn't or whatever when you were just being loving and kind or whatever. You're about to get support. Ten of Pentacles. Everything is going to start right now. It might be looking a little, because the karmics have went again and they tried to perform a ritual or something, perform something to stop your burdens and departure. You may depart from this whole situation and you're not going to even be burdened by it. You're not even burdened by it anymore. But you're going to, 8 of Cups, you departed from a water sign and you're not going to even be burdened by it. You're not, you're not giving any energy or anything into this anymore because you see who these people are and they're really not who they put themselves out to be. They're not whatever, like people praising them having all this money and all this and that, whatever. It's all just the front street. Who they really, really are really low people that really need to heal, that's been walking spiritually blind and unawakened, or whatever. Yeah, and they were thieves. You are the magician. You was a blessing to them. You're the leader, but they look at themselves as they were the leader or whatever. Yeah, 10 of Cups. These people feel like home. You were healing to them. You're the empress, but you're ending it. You're taking action passionately to move forward and not even deal with these people anymore because now you're seeing the light and they're going to see it too. They know who you are. You know who they are. They're not the people, and you're just sitting back watching people because you know who these people really are. And like people that's still unawakened and that's still walking spiritually blind, they don't know who these people are. So they're praising them and doing all this stuff and don't know that it's just all a front street. It's not even like they shouldn't even be praising this person because they're just regular people. They're not no better than you are. They may have, and to get to where they're at, they have been taken from a lot of people. Like now it's judgment time for them to get taken from. They're going to lose a lot of money and even their giftings is going to be stripped. They got to go make it right with God and whomever they've been causing this havoc towards because they didn't know they shouldn't have chose you to do it. Like they got themselves in trouble with spirit. What could you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events past, present, and to come are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good, for your good. Do not perceive my own best interest. Okay? Don't perceive my own best interest. They shouldn't have perceived me as, that they could just walk all over me and take from me and be ugly or whatever because it's about to come right back on them. So you guys have a loving, kind day. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. God bless. Have a great day.